Then what everyone says is, it's not Dota. It's not Dota. It's totally different. But I can't stop playing it. So, I also... Why would I do that to myself? It's a good game. I'm not mad that people are playing it. I'm just annoyed that I get, you know, I'm like a recovering heroin addict, and people are like, well, why don't you try methadone? It's like a slightly less bad version of heroin. You know, I don't have room in my life for a video game obsession right now. I'm in a good place. The self-control is helping me out. Anyway, daily climb. Let's see. Ironclad, it just started. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. So we start with a bunch of extra energy. Scores are not ridiculously high. Deadly events. Question marks more likely to have elites. Blue cards appear in rewards and shops. Interesting. So I want question mark and elite rich paths. If possible. I like the... You know, I don't want to brag. Playing... You're not an elite, so we'll just do it like... I mean, we'll do it like this anyway, but... What was I saying? I forgot. Oh, playing Slay the Spire on Ascension 0, it feels very nice. After you come out of the crucible of playing on Ascension level 20. Alright, so... let's see. We're going to be gaining a lot of strength, so I think Sword Boomerang is probably a good pickup. I'll give you gold for a relic. Runic Dodecahedron takes us up to 5 energy early, which is, like, disgusting. NL, have you watched Abducted in Plain Sight on Netflix? Bro, I have been talking about that show ad nauseum. It's so frustrating. I tweeted Dan's Gaming, because he said, hey, I was watching this show, Abducted in Plain Sight on Netflix. It sucked, and it tilted me so hard. And I was like, I agree with you. It's one of the few shows I've ever watched in my entire life that actually made me quit watching out of essentially rage. And it's the one I talked about on the show where it's like, well, we're going to lose our... No, we're not going to lose our perfects. I love Ascension 0. Claw is kind of hilarious. I think Beam Cell's maybe a little better here. Where, like, the person who abducted this family's child managed to seduce both the mother and the father of the child that he abducted. Literally, like, the most frustrating documentary I've watched in my entire life. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Happy to see you. Good to be here. I mean, I don't really want a Cold Snap in this deck, to be honest. So it's weird, but it could be good. I did not watch Malf stream Ultimate Chicken Horse today, but I did know he was doing it. I don't know. There's not much more to say than that. I don't want to use my potions. We're not going to perfect this guy anyway. It's like mathematically impossible. The thing is, the reason is not because I don't respect my good friend Malf. I'm going to use my potions anyway, even though I said I wasn't going to. I was recording a bunch of Isaac today. The series everybody says they don't watch, but then watch anyway. Give me that Iron Wave. And they were good Isaac runs. I had a wonderful time. Thank you for asking. Hold on. There's no way I get to 17 block. Not at all. What are we not going to play? Probably our basic strike. We don't watch, but we do listen. Sounds good to me. Yo, it's a new era, boys. Somebody in chat just asked, how are you so amazing at this game? Thank you. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Oh, easy money. I will admit that earlier today when I tweeted Austin I said that if you drink 8 ounces of water a day, you're hydrated. Obviously, that was incorrect. I originally had phrased that tweet with 8 ounces per hour, and then I rewrote it, but I forgot to change that part. So, you know, it made me look like somebody who doesn't hydrate, and that we all know that ain't the truth. I just don't know how ounces work in general. It's kind of a hard. It's a hard thing to do when you're not living that imperial lifestyle. You know what I mean? We're going for non-stop upgrades. I am not afraid of Ascension level 0 at all. Give me dropkick. We got good vulnerability. And get rid of this, please. I drink a lot of water, man. I'm a water-rich individual. Not to rub it in. That worked out very well. Why did you get rid of a curse from your deck? You know what? I'm dumb. You're right. I forgot that this is a curse daily. Yeah, we'll start here. You know what? Hey, here's Galaxy Brain. When you remove this curse, now I can play Bash without waking him up. How about that? You little pea brains. I got a Crab Nebula brain going on up here. You guys didn't even think that you were going to fight the Lagavulin and accidentally wake him up. Well, I guess that's why I'm the streamer. And then I saw her face. I'm the streamer. Not a taste down in my mind. Why not? Strength is going to be interesting on this run. I hate to do it, but I am going to rest. It is trace. It's not taste. My mistake. You had a Red Skull. Resting is dumb. I mean, that's an agree to disagree sort of situation, to be honest with you. We can do it. I think we're still going to get below 50%, to be honest. Now, I was kind of tempted, but I think we can wait a turn. Go ahead and hit me for 35. I can live with that. I think we are going to lose our perfect, though. Yeah, 10, 32. We can get to 22. I think I'd rather save the potion. At some point, you could have 1 HP, and people will still say resting is dumb. I'm with you, and I'm not with you. Chat, I did not get hit for 35, you jokers. I got Fossilized Helix. You forget I'm extremely good at this game. I mean, honestly, a Hyper Beam is like a net huge positive for us. Let's go Sozu. At the end of the day, I do think, like, I understand the rationale for never resting, especially as you get to higher level ascensions. The idea is, like, why would you rest when instead you could not rest? And if you win, then you're in a better position. And if you don't win, you know, the run probably was destined for failure anyway. I don't think any of these are good enough. Ooh, this is an interesting one. That being said, just because I respect the idea doesn't mean I agree with it. Oh, we're lucky. This is much easier now. I actually can't read. So what's the difference in what's going on here? I'm illiterate. Oh, it's one of these guys instead of 2 of the gremlin knobs. I understand. Well, I'll tell you one thing for certain. I hate this guy adding 300 wounds into our deck. I also hate not being able to use buffer for his big attack, but this guy's dead in 1 turn, which is 2 turns, I guess, which is fine. And you are in for a world of hurt, my man. This is not so bad. 13. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why? You're doing 4 damage? That's like an embarrassment. Pocket watch and paper frog. Interesting. More elites, please. I desire them. When are you gonna do an XCOM 2 campaign? That is a good question. I'll take one of those. And also a good idea. Thank you for the suggestion. I will take it under advisement. And not even just in like a sarcastic way. Vulnerability? That's not vulnerability, it's doubt. More like Wycom. Well, the meme's been making its way downtown, walking fast, stations passing, it's homebound. Everybody asks me, you know, XCOM. Nobody asks me Wycom. For example, like Wycom, you can't beat Slay the Spire Ascension level 20. Chat, here's how criticism works in Slay the Spire now. I refuse to take any feedback from chat whatsoever. No, we don't want any of this. However, I will take feedback at the end of the run. The only thing is, depending on where I rank, that determines how many comments I will read. So if I come 100th, I'm only going to read 99 comments that say you suck. Because as far as I'm concerned, there can't be 100 comments that say I suck. Because I'm the 100th best player in the world as of the ranking. So you better just hope I don't come first. There's going to be a friggin' reckoning. Exhume and Defeat is my favorite Sega Saturn game. Yo, Jacko Car. Thank you for the myriad gifted subscriptions. Much appreciated. Oh, this run's popping now. It's all over. LOL, if you delete a curse, you're definitely not getting top 100. Somebody didn't listen to what I just said. Hold on. We haven't exhausted anything yet. This is a big play. Oh, you son of a gun. Gone and done it again, y'all. Doesn't matter. Draw feed next turn. We look like a genius. Never mind, he's dead. Sure. I'll take an army. I don't play too many dailies in Slay the Spire anymore. And it's gonna sound ridiculous, but it's really, like, not when you think about it. The reason I don't play many dailies in Slay the Spire anymore, to be honest, is because they're too easy most of the time. Which doesn't mean I crush them in all circumstances. It just means that, for the most part, they tend to not be difficult to win. And again, there's nothing against them. Let me run some numbers here. I need to get to 18 block if we're not going to lose our perfect. That will not happen. So I will just strike you. They're meant to be fun, not hard. That's fine. That's not really what I'm looking for, though. I'm trying to stay in the crucible. Oh, thank you, Josh. Much appreciated. Hello, Joshua. Have you been playing some Apex Legends? Have you heard of this game? Apex Legends. That's all I do anymore. I mean, it's only been a couple of days. I wouldn't, you know, beat yourself up too much. Can I get 6 block? I don't believe so. Put Josh on the stream? I would never ask my friend to join on his day off. I'm fart canister, man. Oh, I see how Josh put real money into the game. Here I thought you were an ally of the consumer, Joshua. Oh, I sorry, I forgot that you're rich as F. My apologies. You can rely on your old man's money. You can rely on your old man's money. You're a rich Josh. If I could just kill you, that would be very nice. That'll work. We use our buffer. Good strat, chat. If you're so rich, you should give a sub. Agreed. Screw that, Josh. If you're so rich, you should give 1,000 subs. He's not gonna do it. Coward. Yes. This daily. Look at it. It's too easy. It's too simple. Roo to you as well, my friend. Well, I will try something like this and, whoops, all dead. I don't think we're going to be 100th, or like top 100 today. But I do think we're in a pretty good spot. We should receive a curse. Thank you. 6 strength up already. What? We're like 8 minutes into this run, and it's almost over? This is crazy talk. Sure. Sure. Out of all of our cards, it's still upgraded 2 strikes. It's programmed, I swear to you, to only upgrade strikes. Well, this is one heck of a starting turn. 31 plus 26. Alright, well. Does still kill one. What happened to your love for Apotheosis? Honestly, like, you just don't need it on this daily. Our cards don't really need to be upgraded, I think, because we're already 6 strength up and growing, personally. Well, we're going to move on to Smash a lot faster than I originally anticipated we would. Nothing wrong with that. Sure. Good lord. It's too easy, dude. Random new character in Smash? You know, to some extent, I kind of leave that up to the community. I've been having a great time with Inkling. If people want to see something new, that's fine too. Stinkling, Inkling, DDD. Well, here's the thing. You can't specifically ask for a character. The only thing you can ask for is for the gods of random to meet us halfway. So it's either it's Inkling or random. Do I make you random, baby? Yeah! I hate myself. You're dead, right? Yeah, easy. Peace pipe. Probably a little bit too late to really start trucking in that general direction. Sundial. If we get great draw, which we didn't, and still don't have, it might have been possible to kill you in 1 turn. We could have, I mean, it's like 2 damage. I'm not really too worried about it. Why did you take anger when you're on 6 energy? Well, I mean, you have a point there. The fact that it did 49 damage on that hit felt real nice, though. You know what? Just for you, let's throw a quick claw into this deck as well. I think it would really tie the whole room together. I hate you. Well, fair enough. You know, I don't always play the game probably in the most optimal way, but hey, you know what Red Green always said? If the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Top right, by the way. Speaking of which, thank you, Aldumod, for the gifted subscriptions. Much appreciated. Oh, you're lucky. Red Green is a Canadian hero. He's okay. This is getting pretty close to the most HP I've ever had on a run. I was gonna say, like, I think we might be able to make it to maybe 152? Depends on how we're doing with the feeds, I suppose. Hold on. One more attack. No, we need 2 more attacks to get, he's not an elite, who cares? Go ahead and hit me. To get to perfect is what I meant. Or, wait, never mind. I thought we were constricted. We're fighting a different enemy. I would like Exhume, please. See, I don't really want to kill you. I'd rather have an Exhume pop up. Thank you. Easy money. And now, what are you reading right now? I am pretending to read The Brothers Karamazov by Fyodor Dostoevsky. But I am literally like 3% of the way into it. Long way to go. I'm also reading chat right now. And like I said earlier, I don't know how to read, so please stop asking me. It brings up a lot of bad memories. Dude, when a beam cell kills you, it's over. But this one maybe has been over for a while. Oh, 1 free strength. All right. Well, we're not, and this is obvious, we're not going to perfect this guy. We are hitting him pretty hard, though. Just crunching the numbers. If we're not going to perfect, I don't care. Just smack him. It's the other thing is, like, I already... Hold on, we can only play 4 cards. I already can't be trusted to play Slay the Spire as slowly as is warranted. And then when I have a run like this, it just, like, it gets absurd, right? Like, this run took 22 minutes! It's comical. It's the shortest run I've played in a long time. Well, the shortest win, at least. Alright, I will accept 50 comments. 50 criticisms on this run. I mean, it's pretty early. That's not really that impressive of a score. None of these seem like cheating either. Should never move the curses. That's a big one. I'll level with you there. Who was 69th? I don't know if I even want to say it.